Hi, I'm Jim Guyette with Right at Home Realty, and I'm here with Corey at Galaxy Picture Framing. Hi, Corey. How are you doing?
Hi, good, thanks.
Corey, can you tell me something about your business?
I've actually owned the business for 3 years now, just 3 years this month actually. It's a family-run business. My mom is the original owner. She started the business when she was 21 years old.
Wow.
And this is actually our 40th year in business this year, so it's kind of something to celebrate. But we do custom picture framing as a main part of our business. We frame all kinds of things, shadow boxes, photos, any kind of memorabilia, something that you want to preserve. We also sell chalk paint, so it's a furniture paint. We sell framed prints and unframed prints as well, so that's kind of all part of it.
Oh, that's great. How busy are you guys? Are you guys fairly busy?
We're busy. We never run out of work. People are always surprised at how many things come into the shop to get framed. So, at any point in time, we usually have, typically 40 to 60 jobs on our list that are on the to-do list, incomplete. All the time we run at kind of around 2-week turnaround because of the volume. But, sometimes we get kind of caught up and we only have 20 jobs or so. So we get to, spend time doing some other things, maybe clean a little more or something like that.
Yeah. Well, 2-week turnaround is really fast.
Yeah, it's pretty good. On
That's
specialty
very quick.
jobs that are a little more challenging, we do usually take a little longer than that. But you have to pick the right day to do those.
And talking about specialty jobs and that, what would be the largest framing that you've done?
Yeah. We actually, I think the largest since I've owned the business was an old map. It was from the 1800s. A woman brought it in to be framed, and I think it was approximately, maybe 4 feet or so by 7 feet tall, so much bigger than I am. And she actually got that framed, and I believe she donated it to a local museum.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good.
It's challenging framing stuff at that size, handling glass and things like that. That's that big.
and like I hear a lot of people say about the glass doesn't really matter, and if you just put glass on it and that's fine. Is there different glasses that you actually put on pictures?
Absolutely, yeah. So we have different qualities of glass. We could do your most basic would be just a standard glass. It doesn't have reflection control, and that works on lots of things. You can do a museum glass or an art glass that has anti-reflection, and it also has UV filters in it, so it's really good for things that you want to preserve, just so they're not fading in the sunlight and for longevity.
Yeah, I guess if it's really important to you, then you'd probably step up the quality of the glass.
Yeah, for sure. It's never a bad idea. Even if, lots of people still put art glass on something that's a poster that they bought for $20, but, they really like that artwork and they don't want it to fade. And, it's great because it has the reflection. It does really make a difference.
What would be some of the challenges of running a business like this?
Challenges. Well, I work a lot. So I don't get weekends as often as I'd like to. I do take Sundays off, but I'm at the shop a lot. So it's nice when it's a long weekend. Easter's coming up this weekend, so I am taking those extra days. I'm going to close on Friday and on Monday just so I can have a few extra days to myself and with the family. So
yeah, why not?
Yeah, lots of hours.
Yeah, lots of hours. And how are your clients?
Oh, great. We get a lot of support from the community. We have, locally, all the business around, I think we're really good at supporting each other. A lot of my customers come from this area. They come from Peterborough, Bobcaygeon, Port Perry. We get people coming from Toronto as well, but it's a pretty niche business. There's not many of us around, picture framers. So we do have a draw in terms of being a fairly unique business.
Yeah, and I guess other people that, with you guys being in business for so long, somebody else trying to get into the business would make it a little more difficult with your name around and the quality of work that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would be one of the draws that people come to you.
Yeah, and I'm lucky that my mom did establish the business so well over the years. And I mean, she owned it for 20 years. She did sell it to one of her employees. So it actually changed hands a couple times, and we bought it back. So my mom purchased it back, and I kind of worked for her until I was confident enough that I could run the business. And I purchased it then from her, and she works for me now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she's your employee.
Yeah, well, she works part-time, and my younger sister, Sarah, she works for me full-time now. So,
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a real family business. They do great work. And why don't we come on down and support the business and keep this company around. Thanks so much. Thank you, Corey.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.